How's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Ranked Battle Stadium. Today we're using the same team again as last time, so if you want to use the team, use the code at the top right corner of the screen. And just like that, we're in beginner tier rank 2, halfway to rank 3. We're making progress, And here we have our first opponent. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but they've got a pretty solid looking team. Let me know who you think is going to win this battle by leaving a comment in the below. And the battle begins, so my opponent over there is going to lead off with whatever that is, which is the Corviknight, as we led off with the Skeledirge. So this works out really nicely for us because we can just go for a Torch Song if we really want to. So I'm going to do exactly that. I don't see any reason not to. They're going to go for a Light Screen. I didn't even realize Corviknight got screens, to be honest with you. That's pretty bizarre. So we'll go for a Torch Song real quick. That's going to do some solid damage regardless. We're going to get a nice special attack boost as well. And is it just me or is Corviknight's wings glitching out? That's pretty bizarre. We're going to go for another Torch Song anyway because we have absolutely no reason not to. Skeledirge is a real monster. They're going to withdraw the Corviknight. What are they going to go into, though? That's the real question. They're going to go into whatever that is, which is, of course, going to be the Ceruledge. Okay, Ceruledge comes in. It's going to take a Torch Song. Not really because of the Flash Fire, which is a real shame. But we can still go for a Shadow Ball here. No problems. Or do we want to switch out? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I'm thinking we switch out into Tauros, get the Intimidate off. But at the same time, I don't know. I think I want to go for a Shadow Ball here. I think we can definitely take a Shadow Claw, that's for sure. They might expect to switch as well and go for a Swords Dance. They're going to go for the Swords Dance. Right, okay, they were fully expecting us to switch out there, but we ain't doing that. We're going to go straight for a Shadow Ball right now and hopefully take this thing out. It's not going to take it out, which is surprising because that was +2. You know, so I'm going to Terrestrialize here and go for another Shadow Ball. I figured giving ourselves the Fairy typing and our already brilliant defense is going to be great. So we'll go ahead and do that. Terra type into Fairy. There we go. Nicely. Oh. Okay. I guess we're not doing that. I guess my opponent must have DC'd or something as soon as he saw the Terra. And so our second opponent has also brought a pretty powerful looking team. It's very powerful. It's nice to see Hydreigon getting some love, but the Goldengo is going to be a problem. And the second battle commences. My opponent's going to lead off with the Hydreigon, as I led off with the Skeledirge. Basically, this is not the best matchup, to be honest with you. I'm going to fully expect a Dark Pulse and go straight to Tauros, though. I think that's the ultimate switch we can go for here. I mean, that's the only switch we can really go for, to be honest with you. There we go, going to withdraw our Skeledirge real quick, and we're going to go into the Tauros to take a Dark Pulse. Hopefully they do go for a Dark Pulse. I feel like that's pretty much the best play they can go for there. It's still going to do chip damage to Tauros, so like it works out. So they go for the Dark Pulse. Should be able to eat that up nicely. There we go. As they're going to lose some HP and reveal they are Life Orb, so we don't have to worry about the Scarf at least. Just going to go straight for a close combat. I don't see any reason not to. If they go into the Azumarill, it's going to do some nice chip damage, which is always nice. We are a Water type as well, so we will resist the Aqua Jet. So even if they go into that, we can just go for a Wild Charge and take it out. So there is the Goldengo. Goldengo also works nicely for them. Goldengo's fine. I'm going to expect a Shadow Ball, and I want to go into Mag, but at the same time, I don't think we can go to Mag. We're going to have to just go into Mag. We're just going to have to go into Mag and hope for the gods they go for a Make It Rain or something like that. So we're going to Mag real quick. There we go. And let's see what we can do here. So Magnezone comes in, floating in the air with its little balloon as they go for a Shadow Ball. And that's going to 2-hit. That's definitely going to 2-hit KO, wasn't it? Wow, we lived on 1 HP. Are you kidding me? As the balloon is going to pop. I'm feeling a Thunderbolt right now. Really feeling a Thunderbolt. We do outspeed, which is great, as that Thunderbolt does half, which is amazing. So Shadow Ball is going to come through again and take out Mag. Absolutely fine. It's no problem whatsoever. Absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. I'm going to go back into Tauros now. And the reason I'm going to Tauros is because we should be able to finish this thing off with an Earthquake now. Intimidate's not going to work because of Good as... Oh, Intimidate works despite Good as Gold? Interesting. We'll go for an EQ anyway, and that should take out the Goldengo, as there we go. Down it Dengos. Down it Goldengos. That was pretty suave, if you ask me. Anyway, We're in a good position right now. Hopefully we can get a KO on the Hydreigon. Hopefully they don't have anything for Tauros. They're going to go into something the Rowdy, which is the Azumarill. Okay, that's fine. We can handle this, no problem. We'll go straight for a Wild Charge. Aqua Jet won't KO us because of the water typing. So we should be golden here. There we go. Go for the Wild Charge. It's going to do a solid amount to the Azumarill. Doesn't quite take it out, unfortunately, as they're probably going to go for a Play Rough now and take us out. So Life Orb and Recoil and everything. They go for an Aqua Tail, which is interesting. That's going to take us out for sure. But why Aqua Tail? Why not just like, I don't know, Aqua Jet or what? Why Aqua Tail? Why not Liquidation? Anyway, into Skeledirge. We've got no choice here. They've got a Hydreigon left. We're going to have to Terra type into our Fairy typing. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Terra type Fairy into the Shadow Ball. I think that's the best play. There we go. Going to Terra type real quick. There we are. Nicely done. Nicely done. Into that nice and powerful Terra typing of Fairy. There we go. And hopefully their Hydreigon is like Dark or Dragon Terra type. That'd be ideal. So we're gonna go for a Shadow Ball. We do outspeed, which is great. That should take out the Azumarill, no problem. There we go. Down it goes. So Hydreigon's gonna come in now, and we have to be wary. It could easily have Terra Steel Flash Cannon. It could have that. We have to be wary of that. So in comes the Hydreigon. Is he gonna be able to 1v1 us? I say we go for Terra Blast anyway. Yeah, we go for Terra Blast anyway because they probably Terra type. They're actually going to go for the Flash Cannon, but they aren't going to Terra type, which is great, as that is going to do a lot of damage to us. However, not enough, as we're able to go for the Terra Blast, and this should take out the Hydreigon. I have no doubt in my mind it'll take out the Hydreigon. There we go. Open up a black hole on it, and down it goes. So that is going to be the game. So the second game of the day, we didn't get a DC this time. In fact, we got a W. So that's brilliant. And the second battle of the day is again, no, the third battle of the day is against Rara. Let me know who you think is going to win based on the teams you see on screen right now, and let's jump into it. And the battle begins. So my opponent Rara is going to lead off with their Annihilate, as I led off with Golden Go. So not in a bad position already. We can just go straight for a Shadow Ball, and we should be able to get some good damage off. Maybe not KO, but we should definitely do, you know, we'll nearly KO it. We'll nearly KO it. Annihilate is, of course, a big threat, so you just got to kind of go for the damage while you can. We nearly take it out, which is absolutely amazing, as they go for a Rage Fist, which is now 100 base power, I believe. And that's definitely going to take out Goldengo, but it's absolutely fine because we should be able to come in with something else now and just outspeed it and get some KO action going on. So I'm going to go into Salamence real quick, and we'll go straight for an EQ. There's the Salamence coming in, get the nice and powerful Intimidate off, which is always nice. And then we're going to go straight for the EQ and hopefully take this thing out. So there we go. EQ comes through. That's going to take out the Annihilate. No problems there. Didn't have too much trouble with that thing in the end. But there was literally nothing else I could do other than going for that Shadow Ball with Goldengo, I don't think. So, you know, it's probably best we do that. In comes whatever that is, which is going to be the Dodonzo. That's kind of terrifying, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure what to do here. It's going to have Unaware. I'm going to go straight into Skeledirge. I know Skeledirge is a fire type. I know. I know all too well how much of a fire type it is. But it's going to hit on the special side, which is going to be amazing. So they actually go for Yawn. Oh no, not this shenanigery again. So we'll go for a Shadow Ball anyway. I don't see any reason not to. Just get some damage off on this thing because it's just going to have Rest or something like that. We don't do much damage, and we get the special defense drop, which doesn't matter because of the the whatever. It goes for a Fissure. Really, bro? This is the kind of strats we're going to start encountering on the Battle Stadium. Fissure, Yawn, Spam, all that stuff. So we're going to go to sleep real quick, and that is unfortunate, but what can you do? I tell you what we can do here is we'll try and wake up and go for a Torch Song. Fast asleep, obviously the first turn you're always fast asleep, unfortunately. It's just how it works. They go for another Fissure. They're not going to hit it, which is great. I've got to kind of rely on them not hitting Fissure right now. So hopefully nothing gets hit, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. We'll go for another Torch Song, see if we can wake up this turn. That'd be ideal. Still fast asleep. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. This thing's going to hit a Fissure at some point. It does hit the Fissure, as down it goes. It's a one-hit KO. Damn Fissure Dondonzo. Now, obviously, we have a Pokemon which is immune to Fissure. I understand that. we have the Salamence. But the problem is, we're going to end up getting put to sleep. So we're going to Salamence anyway. We'll get put to sleep. I'm just looking at their team and I'm thinking Outrage is hitting everything on their team. Everything on their team pretty well. I feel like they've brought Dragapult or something though. Let's go for... Let's go for an Outrage. Let's go for an Outrage and just see what kind of damage we're talking. I don't think we beat this Dodonzo though, unfortunately. No, there's no way we're beating this Dodonzo. As they go for a Yawn, that's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing for them. I'm locked into Outrage, of course, so we're going to have to go for that the next turn. Let's see how much damage we're talking here. Let's see if we can get a crit. That'd be nice if we got a crit. Absolutely beautiful if we got a crit. They're going to withdraw the Dodonzo. What are they going to go into, though? They're going to go into whatever that is, which is, of course, the Arcanine. Arcanine gets an Intimidate off, a big fat Intimidate, as we're going to go for an Outrage, and hopefully we do some decent damage. That'd be nice. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. We are put to sleep, though, which is great. And that is actually going to bypass the... it's going to bypass the sleep, so that's absolutely great. So we'll go for an Earthquake real quick. They are going to Terrestrialize. What type are they going to become? What type are they going to become Terrestrialization? They become a Fire type. So they're going to go for a Fire type move, I would imagine. But why? We're a dragon. Do you not have Wild Charge on this thing or Play Rough or something like that? So we're going to be fast asleep, which is absolutely fine. They go for a Play Rough. That's going to do a lot of damage to us. But we'll try and go for another EQ anyway. We woke up, which is great. Able to go for an EQ. Can we get the KO on the Arcanine? That'd be an ideal. No, we do not, as they're going to hit the Play Rough and take out Salamence. And that's going to be the game. So the third game, unfortunately, we did get an L. What can you do, though? I just didn't have the right team for this matchup, to be honest with you. And that Dodonzo was just ridiculous. I need to start bringing things for Dodonzo, because if I'm going to see more Dodonzo, I want to bring something for it. But yeah, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.